From inside Iran, more evidence of the seething popular anger. Some of this footage coming via social networking sites, the contributors wanting to remain anonymous for fear of reprisal. A video posted on CNN's iReport.com Sunday showing protesters jamming the streets of Tehran. And late in the evening, garbage was still on fire as police on motorcycles tried to impose order. In response, cars honking in disapproval of the police's actions. Protests too in cities around the world with expatriate Iranian populations, all of them seemingly anti-Ahmadinejad. In London, hundreds gathered on the streets. Many overseas Iranians sent in absentee ballots, and the overwhelming sentiment among the demonstrators was that their votes had not been counted. In the Canadian city of Toronto, nearly 1,000 people showing up for a large protest. In several American cities. In Los Angeles, which has one of the largest populations of Iranian Americans, young and old joining the protests outside the federal building.
All the polls and all the predictions were saying that Mousavi was going to win, but and Ahmadinejad won with such a huge landslide, which is something that nobody even thought about, that even Ahmadinejad supporters didn't think about that. And then the way that they gave out the news was very fishy.
In Washington, the demonstrations were held outside the Iranian interest section at the Pakistani embassy.
We stand in solidarity with the people in Iran. These people are not much older than us, much younger than us in many cases, and they're out there willing to fight for their own freedom, for the vote that they cast. So obviously our heart goes out to them, our prayers go out to them.
A show of solidarity for their compatriots in a distant land. What's less clear, what long-term impact these protests will have. Ram Gopal, CNN, Atlanta.